Hello, this is Keith. I'm with EveningShadowsTarot.com. If you'd like to go to my website, go below this and you can click on it and it'll take you there. If you're wanting a private reading, you can purchase it through that, through PayPal, and they'll let me know, and then we'll find out the questions you want answered. You may have one or two questions. Yours will be done on a different background. I just made this new one up and has cats on it, and this is what you might want to claim this as a reading that means something to you and has meaning and gave you answers. There will probably be at least 8 of these. All of them will have this cat pattern, but they're not all the same. Each one is different, and it says claim this reading, and it'll tell you it's if you're generous, do this. If you've had an illness, take this one. And it will tell you which one to take. You can list all of them if you want to, of course. But if you're going to claim one, be sure and watch it and claim it. Now, I've shuffled these cards, and I'm going to, I shuffle them, but I go down a few cards. See, there's several there. And I flip them over here, and I pick this next card, and this one is a way of getting a double shuffle, I call it. Now this one is truth, and it's a celebration of truth, and it's Ace of Swords, and Swords is all about truth, and usually sword belong to a rich person, and this one it's being crowned, and it has a little crown at the top of it, so this is a good one to have, and it's starting something new. All the aces, there are 4 aces, and each of the aces means a new beginning. Let's see what where this is taking us, and if this is your reading or not. This one is the Empress, and you'll notice she's reproductive. In other words, she produces, and let's say gardens, plants, and things like that. Family, it's all about reproduction. And you can tell that she's a fertile person, and she can make things grow, and beautiful trees in the background. But it's all about reproduction with her, and she's a good one to have on your side, especially if you're starting a family. The next one is rather sad. Have you ever done something and you've just kept regretting it and regretting it and regretting it? Well, that's what this man's done. He's had a catastrophe. He had 5 vases, and they were full of, let's say, milk. And he turned 3 of them over and spilled it. Now, there's no way of getting that milk back, but there's 2 that still have milk. Now, what this card teaches us is we've got to get past this mistake we made. It might have been an investment we made that was wrong. It might have been that we judged one of our close friends and come to find out they were in the right and we were wrong, and we can make that right. But instead of sitting there just thinking, standing there looking at that milk, it's not going to change a thing. We can't get it back. Nothing will bring it back. So you need to look at what you've still got and go from there and think of repair if it's a relationship. Let's go over and take the next one. The next one has to do with business. And these are people that are coming together for business. So if you're trying to make some extra money, you might get 2 or 3 friends to help with that. And then you divide the money up. I have said one of the things that I would like to do was to be able to make enough income for my tarot reading to pay my utility bill each month. I live alone, and but it would just be wonderful if I had enough money to pay that. I get Social Security, but a very small Social Security check, and so having enough money to pay the utility bill would roll the bills. Would help me, because I have electric and gas and my computer it's on here, and water, and this part of Texas we need water. We need some rain, folks. And so that brings my water bill up some because I'm having to do my own watering. Let's see where this leads us. The next card. Oh goodness, this is a good card to have. This is the 7 of vases, and I say vases, there are really cups. The reason I say vases is because each one of them has something in it. One may be a sculpture. One, in other words, you're being offered lots of different things. There's lots of different ways that you could go. And this says that you have many offers. Boy, that'd be great. Most of us have one way to go. Either that, go that direction, or don't go. You know, we just have the choice of 2 things. But this one shows that you have a lot to pick from. And it would be overwhelming. But whoever this is for, that's a good card to have. I'd like to have lots of different things that I could do and choices. And this one is the Queen of Wands. And the Queen is someone who's blessed. She listens to both sides. She has a lot to do with feelings. And she listens to both sides, and then she decides from that what she should do. And let's see what you should do. And so she blesses you. Let's look at the next card here, and it is with emotion, and it's another Queen. Emotion and blessing you, and with good emotions. And this is the cup, and that has to do with emotions. It also has to do with water, but flowing. But you've got 2 that are on your side, so that's very good. The next one is there are 2 people, and they're friends, and they are celebrating with the cups. And so you've got a real close friend that you depend on. It could be a mate even. Now there are 3 more cards coming up. Let's see what these could be. This one is the King of Cups. And I told you, he doesn't put up with a lot of malarkey. He just tells it like it is, and he goes on. The Queen, on the other hand, has patience and blesses you with understanding and sees more than one side to things. The next is the Page of Wands, and this is a young fellow. He's a page, and he brings messages, and it's saying right now to be practical. The next one is Temperance. Temperance is don't overdo anything. When I was painting this, I have cats, black cats with green eyes. I wanted one, and the universe brought me more than one. The temperance is don't overdo anything. Right now, don't overdo the spending. You've got wonderful up here, new beginning. It's going to be productive. Look past, if your heart's broken about something, you're looking at spilled milk, you've got to get past that. You may be teaming up with 1 or more people to have a project to make extra money. The page of the King of Cups he deals with emotion, but he just pretty well says it like it is. So he's rather abrupt and could hurt your feelings, where the Queen won't. She's there to soften this and to help you. Temperance, don't overdo it. Be very practical. You have a dear friend that's going to help you. You're going to be offered a lot of things that you must be a very gifted person, man or woman, because you bring all these gifts. And some of it looks like art, like sculpture, or a painting, or you have ability. It doesn't mean that you're going to get a gift like each one of these. It means that it's something that God has given you, or you were born with it, or you have developed it. Art, I'm just saying art because I see more the sculpture and suggests art to me. But you have a lot of choices. So everything is going so well for you. You're very lucky. Now, what I would like for you to do, if you like this, I would like for you to claim this one as yours. And there are at least going to be 8 of them. And you can tell them, because this is the only one I'm doing, are claiming the one with the cats on it. So you'll see them, and each one will say something different. And you pick out the one that best fits you. If you want to watch all of them, you'll learn from each one of them. I wanted to let you know that I do readings for myself, tarot readings, and I may do 2 or 3 a day to help me, because I need guidance and help. I very seldom get turned down on this when I ask an answer. May not always be the answer I'm looking for, but it's always the right answer, I've found. And I get help from it, and as I said, it may not always be exactly what I would like, but you know, I know after I read it that was right, and that's the right thing I need to do. Every now and then, I will ask it a question, and you know, the cards won't tell me. They just go in every direction. They don't make sense. And that tells me that I don't need to know the answer to that. And I'll tell you what I ask it. I ask, what's going to happen to me? You know, what's going to happen now that I'm getting older and the economy is not doing good? And it will not answer me. I know from readings that I have done for other people to try to start watching money, to manage money, to don't go wild, to be kind to people, to try to have enough to help other people. So the thing that I've learned is to just take them at its word. And I tell you, I haven't had hardly any time that it has not given me the correct answer, but I have had a few, very few, thank heaven, times that it said, you don't need to know that. And I guess it thinks I would worry about it all the time, and I probably would, and I kind of worry because it won't tell me. I hope I've helped you. If you would like to subscribe, I'd love for you to do that. And if you'd like to give me a thumbs up. If you would like to write into the replies and give me your thought of something maybe I haven't thought of that might help people to raise money or help people get through this or to have courage, boy, I'd like that too. I'm open. I've been into this. I have read cards for some time now, but I have only had a web page and started doing the videos just about 3 weeks ago. So I do have 30 of them up. I'm going to put some more up today. I'll try to do some every day. And thank you so much for tuning in and watching this. And if you claim this and it's yours, it's a good reading, and I hope it fits you and helps you. Thank you so much. Goodbye.